every religion of Asian origin, there is a teaching called karma and karma phala. The actions and their results, their repercussions, the action and its retribution. Almost all the Indian religions, including Hinduism, Jainism and Buddhism, we can find this teaching as one of the main part of the philosophy. In the teachings of the Buddha, the well-known respected teacher Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, we have the same teaching with unique characteristics of the Buddha's explanation of human actions and their relevant results. So, the Buddha teaches that the karma, the actions, bear results. In Buddhism, it's very unique that the Buddha teaches only the volitional actions bear relevant results. Now, when we say actions, there are bodily actions, verbal actions and mental actions. These are the three main ways how our existence functions and reacts with the world. We think and we coordinate with the world according to our thinking. Then to exercise what we have thought already, we use our communication power, that is words or speech. Then we go to actions, thinking, speaking and acting. These things bear relevant results. Some of the Indian religions, especially like Jainism, they taught in the Buddha's time that every action has reactions or results. In return, we have to undergo the relevant results. But the Buddha's teaching is very unique. The Buddha teaches that only the volitional actions bear results. So, with this background, to develop our characteristic, our personality, and to bring luck and fortune to our life, the Buddha teaches we have to work with confident faith. Confident faith in technical terms of original language is given as saddha. Saddha is called confidential faith. Faith with proper confidence. Confidence of what? That we have to have proper confidence of the Buddha with deeper understanding of what the Buddha is. Then we have to develop confidential faith, confidence with proper understanding regarding the teachings the Buddha taught, that is Dhamma. Then also we have to develop confidential faith with regard to the community of monks who followed the Buddha before us and achieved the results same as the Buddha. In this way, the Buddha teaches us that we can win over the difficulties, sinful actions and reactions, then woeful states, all the sufferings in this sansaric life. Therefore, for a person who wishes to lead a spiritual life, who want to tread the path of spirituality according to the teachings of the Buddha, it's very important to have a better and proper understanding of the Buddha, then the Dhamma, then the Sangha. Having this understanding, a person develops faith, a deeper kind of faith in his heart. Then he starts avoiding evil karmas, the bad karmas, then performing karmas what is good. The Buddha teaches the karma and its retribution, or the way how results come to us, with a very understandable simile to a person of any culture in the world. Whether you are in Asia or East Asia, Europe, or in any part of the world, you will very easily understand this simile explained by the Buddha. The Buddha says that when we plant a seed, any seed, seed of food, seed of fruit, seed of flower, when it becomes a tree, plant or grass, it will bring us the fruits of same kind, the results of same kind. In the same way, if you do something with bad intentions, it will bring bad results to you. If we do something with body or speech or mind with good intention, good heart, pure thoughts, hoping some good will happen to both ourselves and others, in that case, such action could bear good results. Now we know there are incidents. Recently there was an incident which became very famous in the world, that one policeman harassed a person of another nationality and another color with a very bad intention. We know how the results came back to that person, to that area, to that country with big defame. That is how, if you do something bad with bad intentions and bad mind, definitely results will be black. Then the Buddha says your mind have to be white, in the sense that mind has to be pure, that it should be free from greed, hatred and delusion when we perform actions. This is not an easy thing to do at once, but we have to train ourselves to do that slowly. But our Buddhism teaches that actions, pure actions, ethical actions, actions that lead to spiritual advancement, we have to develop slowly but steadily. We know that the Buddha has given another simile to explain this situation. That is, if you want to give a simile for deepness, we would say as deep as the sea. But the Buddha says, see how at some places the sea starts to become deeper very slowly. At the first step, when you step into the sea, it is not so deep, but steadily and continuously it gets deeper. Last, you would be able to say the deepest places in the universe we can find in the sea. So the development of spirituality, development of ethical standards, development of the admirable behavior within us to be admired by ourselves and society, we have to start with simple actions of our day-to-day life. We have to perform simple pure actions with no hope of good results. Then you will be retributed with good results in return. That will bring you the confidence that good results are caused by good actions, good thoughts. Now, for example, if you find people who are unfriendly to you, that you find difficult to cope with, you find difficult to manage. 1 week you can decide that I would be dealing with people with heart full of kindness, heart full of patience. Just you control yourself for 7 days and you act with them, you would be able to understand how to deal with them. There was a person recently I met and he had a difficulty with dealing with their parents. He said he is a person of 40s. Then he came to me and said, I find it's very difficult to deal with my parents, that they always try to find faults in me. Then I proposed him, okay, shall we try this way? For 1 week, you have to be patient, you have to be kind, you have to live with a heart of loving kindness towards your parents, and from morning to evening, your thoughts, your words and your actions towards your parents, please try to do with these principles. You have to treat them kindly, you have to treat them respectfully, and you have to look at them with a heart of gratitude that they have given you life. At childhood they have brought you up, they have given you lots of love to you, so you have to return them. In this week you are going to return to that. Then after 3 days, that friend who is in 40s, having his own family, he phoned me and told me, I see a wonderful difference. When I treated my parents with heart of loving kindness, heart of gratitude and heart of respect, now they have changed wonderfully. They treat me in a wonderful way that I want to continue with this heart, these actions, with this way of life. Now this is one of the simple example that if you act according to the words of the Buddha with a heart of pure thoughts, with a heart of kindness, of loving kindness and gratitude, then the world will return you with same results. So I invite you to understand the theory of karma as taught by the Buddha with these simple explanations. In case if you have any questions regarding these great wonderful philosophical teachings of the Buddha, in which the Buddha taught us the way of life, how to live happily and peacefully, you can bring forward such questions so we can answer them and go forward learning the Dhamma. May the noble triple gem bless you. May all beings be well and happy.
සම්මා TV එන්න ධර්මය දකින්න. බොහෝ දෙනාගේ හිතසුව පිණිස මේ ඔබේ කල්යාණ මිත්‍රයන් අතරේ ෂෙයා කරන්න.